because my village was attacked. The horrible acts of the government and the Janjaweed military force have included brutal killings, the rape of thousands of women and young girls, the destruction of African black families, and the displacement of millions of the neighboring countries.
They run away to Egypt just because it's close. And although they are Muslim just like the Egyptians, they are still being oppressed, not just by the government, but also by the Egyptian people who immediately recognize them as different because of their color, because of their different race. They are not Arabs, they are Africans.
There's a lot of things in Egypt. I think even the time is not enough to count them. But it is easy like to hear daily there's Sudanese killed here and there, or there is someone like working, and then when in the end of the month ask for his salary, and then they just kill him or throw him from the window. Exactly, the women in Egypt, they're working house cleaning, and you can hear in any month there's a woman throw from the balcony or something like that. Yeah, it's happened a lot in Egypt.
Yeah, like a fact like here, because they don't have house to sleep. They don't have money to rent their room or house or something. The Egyptian government decide us to leave their park, and we don't have anywhere to go. That time they start to beat us, throw water, everything, and a lot of children dead. Even some of my friends had been dead in a park. So that time everyone will decide to leave Egypt by any way. Because it's better to leave Egypt, even somebody get killed.
We crossed in a very difficult way. I have to close all my kids' mouths not to make a noise. The Janjaweed forces are the active forces in Sudan. Strategically, the government wishes to create an entirely Arab region.
It's very difficult to describe these people because they are just black like me. All those who are saying that they are Arabs in Sudan, from the president to his staff, and they are saying that they are Arabs. Okay, I'm going to ask one question: whether they are the word Arab itself, is it a private ethnic group, or it is a religious as Islam? They are denying always. They are not able to answer this question. When I am remembering the things I saw myself, anything I pass through, it makes me sick. I don't want to cry like a little boy, Don't want to remember the rough things. Everybody knows what happened. So I have to stay, have to stay strong. That is what I'm doing.
I'm going to start the song. And the first song is talking about IDHAB. You see this one? I love this kind of people. Because when I crossed the border, it was a great day. It's a day I never forget in my life.
First thing happened to me, I cried, in fact. Yeah, because, you have to go somewhere, to come to Israel. This is something, I wasn't expecting in all my life.
The Darfurian community managed to collect itself really quickly and arrange a kind of network that can assist whoever come from Darfur and also from other parts of Sudan.
Refugees helping themselves, and we moved this idea to found out something called B'nai Darfur in Israel.
Ali, Could you please, you know, there are students here from the Open University, and they would like to ask questions. Is it possible to ask you questions? To meet you, to, you know, to talk to you? Is it possible?
To provide a perfect solution for the refugee and asylum seekers problem is impossible. But us as civil society, we are here to defend human rights and basic human rights. And that's why we are here to assist the refugees.
For you. We're waiting for him. Hey! We don't have the same language, you know? So music is a different world, not here. There, we're bringing it down together.
And as well, I want to say to Sigal, just reach voices of these guys because they have been a long time here with no job, with no work permission. So try to reach their voices to another, to Sharon, who's in charge of UN.
But as you know, Sharon is working around the clock. There are too many people coming, and the UN is just not equipped enough. Like, really, they don't have enough. They really do work around the clock. Like, don't think they're lazy. They just don't have enough people to take care of all the requests of all the newcomers.
I will not take too long of your time. I've already spoken with the groom and the bride and congratulated them for this special evening. Know that you are not in your country, you are guests here in Israel, and some of you find UNHCR as your father and mother.
UNHCR in Israel was not ready for the influx of refugees. If we're talking about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we're talking about maybe 100 requests a year, while today we're talking in the thousands. So UNHCR has no resources to actually take over and do the process efficiently, and that's why asylum seekers can wait for years now until the status is being determined.
We are just waiting and looking, and we have our organization, DARFUR, and we are always talking with the director about our destiny.
It's a petition against the way the Israeli government touches the refugees from Darfur and Sudan, and 200 writers and authors and people from the industry of the art industry signed a petition, and we're calling the Israeli government to make a new law regarding the refugees from Darfur and let them in right now.
We are on the doorstep, knocking the door, asking for help, and they open the doors for us. They help us for this time. We don't know if our problems will end tomorrow or after tomorrow, 10 years later. We don't know.
But what is going to happen in the future, we don't know exactly.